Meet Natalie. Natalie loves books.
This is your brain on books. Any questions? And this is Angela. She's a very serious jazz singer.
Shooby-dooby-dooby-doop-doop-doo. And sure, we both like to stay informed, but this world sometimes, am I right? You know what we need? 30 minutes of meditation.
Pop culture meditation.
So we're here to remind you.
We get it. You're smart. But right now, take a deep breath and put your books down.
Hey, Natalie.
Hi, Angela.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, this is fun because we're doing a recording like in the middle of our days, which we don't normally do.
Fully sober.
Fully sober and like in the middle of our business day, like we have to both go back off. Well, I have to go back off to work. I have to go teach today.
Yeah.
Are you off for the day?
Yeah.
That's good. So you get a little breather.
Finished like 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
And just booked it home to.
It's because we're both so busy.
Yeah, work is crazy.
Work is crazy.
It is so busy.
It's a good time of year. Happy fall. I have to tell you.
Happy fall. It was frozen this morning at 7:30 going to Pilates, and I was like, I walked out there, I was like, what? It's so cold.
Now, do you like cold weather?
Since menopause, yes.
Okay. So I always have loved it. Like I've always been a cold weather person.
Well, living in New York, I got used to it, but it still wasn't my jam.
Well, I mean, that was extreme cold.
I don't like having to go do stuff when it's cold outside, but
you probably don't like walking through the city with like holes in your boots.
Well, it's like the drool on the side of my face from the wind and not being aware of it till I got to work and you being like, hey,
dried across your cheek.
You look disgusting. Clean it up. You need to go clean up.
I never said that to you.
I was up against the brick wall of a building because it was about to blow me over walking the mile to the subway. You're like, cool. There's spit on your face.
Natalie, that's because you were so skinny.
I know. I miss it. I miss that. It was like my favorite
girl
version of my bod.
Come on, you look so good now. Anyway,
well, thanks. But
not that it matters, but you do.
Sure.
Just for the record, you look fab. So, I mean, it does matter a little bit.
So do you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks. So today, listeners, welcome to Put Your Books Down. We are going to do a tight 30 because we both are on a quick schedule. So we're going to get you in and out of here.
All right.
Tight 30, baby. So what we're going to do is we are going to talk about our favorite fall songs, fall playlists, fall stuff, fall things, right? Mostly playlists?
Yes. No, it's like songs on like a compilation of songs that I put together. And I was like, oh yeah, I love this for fall.
Okay.
But now the thing with playlists, I find it's all depends on your mood.
Yes.
And I didn't sleep well last night and I started it yesterday and I'm coming off of a Vegas trip. So when I made this and I was looking, I was like, oh my God, I forget that I'm like 80 years old inside. I am just not hip anymore.
Oh, me neither. But I don't think any of our listeners are hip either. I think that they just like what they like us. We just all like what we like, right? So my playlist, and people, you can follow this on Spotify if you want to, is called, mine is, because you know how much I love Halloween. You know I'm a Halloween person.
Yes.
You know that I like to put on the wigs.
Oh, yeah. You like to do it up.
I like to put on the outfits. I love, like we said on our last episode, I love a specific outfit.
Yes.
A specific person. Like, I am Sally Jessy Raphael. Oh, you don't know who that is? Well, go look it up. That kind of thing.
Amazing.
But I love, maybe one of the most fun things is getting together with friends and getting ready for Halloween together. And then like you go to your Halloween party or you're going to hand out candy to the kids, whatnot. Did you guys hand out candy to the kids last year? No, you never do you hand out candy? Oh, you weren't there. Oh, you were at your old house last year.
Yeah, I put a bucket out and turn my lights off.
Right. Okay. So I like to actually open the door. I like to have candles. I like to do the whole 9 yards because that's how I roll.
No, I didn't do that.
So anyway, my playlist is called Halloween Bangers.
Ooh.
Getting in costume and waiting for the kids music. This is strictly
so fun.
For
I know
me.
one song that I'm assuming is on there. And I hope you do the voice, but I'll wait.
Okay. So let's get right into it. And you can tell me what
like
yours
that.
What is yours like?
It's called PYBD Fall.
Oh, okay. Very straightforward and
creative.
to the point.
Yep.
Okay. Well, the first one on my list is it's by Cameo. I don't know if you know this tune or not. It's called Candy. It's like candy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like
wacka wacka wow wow wow.
That's exactly how it goes.
Yeah.
That's exactly. I don't even need to play it for you guys.
Great song.
It's like yeah. It's just going to start exactly. So go ahead. Tell me what's on your list.
The first song on my list is "Dancing in the Moonlight" by King Harvest.
I love that song.
I know. And it's just so like the beginning of it where it's like, I'm assuming a synthesizer is like, I mean, it's just really, everybody's dancing. It's
so good.
Just, that's my fall mood. I'm feeling this fall is very gentle, throwback.
Yes. Sweater weather.
Sway.
Oh,
weather.
Yeah. Yes.
Playlist,
We get it almost every night. It's so good.
So good.
All right. So the next one on my list is Werewolves of London.
Oh, yeah.
By Warren Zevon.
Oh,
I love that one. It's a good one too, Natalie. It's a good one.
So it's like with the howling?
Yeah. Werewolf of London. Yeah. Again, just a banger to like when you're putting on your makeup, people.
Yeah.
Just have the whole month be the theme of Halloween or August.
Yes.
Or, I mean, October vibes, Just have it. Okay, Nat, what's next on yours?
The next one on mine is The Love Cats by The Cure.
I love that song.
So I love that song.
Love Cats.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one. We're going to trade because our lists are so different.
They're so different.
I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I'm
me
loving
too.
it.
Yeah,
all right,
we need
so
to put this up.
The next one on my list is spooky. Spooky. Here, wait, let me play it a little so we can hear it in our ears.
Spooky. Yep, knew it.
Wait. Of the evening when everything is getting kind of groovy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
how's it? Love is kind of
crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Exactly. Yes.
Spooky.
Exactly.
Good.
All right, you go.
The next one on my list is Feeling All Right by Joe Cocker.
I'm feeling
all right.
Woo!
Woo! And I'm feeling good myself.
You know what's fun?
Feeling all right. That's my Joe Cocker.
All of your singers, they kind of all went to like the Cher / Eddie Vedder school of singing.
Yeah.
All of your singers.
It starts to mix up a little bit, but there's clearly there was a vibe going on yesterday versus today.
Sure. And okay, but I love that song. I definitely am going to download your list. Okay. My next one is a classic Halloween banger, which I can't not have it because every time I hear it, I gotta tell you, I get excited.
Okay.
I was working in the lab late one night.
The Monster Mash.
He did the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. You knew it.
Monster Mash.
It caught on in a flash.
That's so good.
It's so funny because I'm like, well, did I grow up in the wrong era? Because I would have been into this when I was into it when I was young.
You would have been extra witchy.
Yes.
Because you're a little witchy.
I'm a little, I wore my little witchy outfit. It's a little witchy, my little outfit.
You're a little like, Stevie Nicks, Joni Mitchell witchy. A little bit.
I'm more of a Nordic witch than a Stevie Nicks type. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So what's next on your list?
Let's see. Okay. Mm-hmm. The next one on my list is I just called to say I love you.
Oh, little Stevie Wonder.
Yes. To say how much I care.
There it is. Stevie Wonder does Eddie Vedder and Cher. Yeah, it's so
Kill.
It's so good though. That song is great.
I can't believe I didn't put any Cher on here.
Well, there's still time. There's still time. Yeah. Us podcast is not over yet. Okay. So the thing I love about that song is just it's like no New Year's Day.
I know,
I love
it's just
so
smooth.
Good. To celebrate. I love it. I love
so that
good.
Song.
So my next one is a little bit of a banger that I like listening to just all the time, but I figure it kind of fits if I'm thinking about kids coming over, because I was like, people coming over, so it's like, why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Oh, nice.
Like get a little Valerie.
Amy Winehouse on mine.
All right, that's our first crossover. Yeah. You gotta have a little Valerie. I just imagine like a little girl in the neighborhood named Valerie, and I'm like, come over, get some candy. Come on over, Valerie.
And let's hear those pipes, Valerie. If you got you sound like that, then you can stand outside. I love that song.
I don't even know the words, but anyway, I'm not very.
You know how you know the words to a song when it's on and you can sing it with it, but when it's like you can't just like cold call it.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
It's hard.
Yes.
Well, to that, for my fall, my Amy Winehouse song is. What do you think?
They try to make me go.
No, nice try. Not Rehab.
Rehab.
That's what Sally said is her song. And I said, no. No, it's not.
What is your...
Think about it.
I can't. I'm blanking.
Somebody's hand in between me and my man. It's me and Mr. Jones.
Oh, yes. Me and Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
Oh, yes. That's nice.
And then it's what kind of suffering it did.
Wow. Everybody, Natalie's impressions are...
I have a knack for impressions.
Uncanny. It's like Amy Winehouse. It's like the spirit of Amy came into our podcast booth.
Came through me.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that's always a good fall song too.
So I had to shake things up and tap into my 10-year-old self. I mean, not that all of these are tapping into my 10-year-old self, which frankly, I just have to say the reason why I do love Halloween so much, I think, is because I enjoy that 10-year-old self, the 9 and 10-year-old self, like that goofy, silly, let's dress up.
Yeah,
let's go walk around the neighborhood.
That self.
That person makes me laugh. That person makes me happy. Like
that person makes me laugh.
Like
makes me happy.
Yes. So that's why
Your version.
Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of like, hey, everybody, I hate to say this phrase, but
lighten up.
Lighten up.
Lighten the hell up.
Lighten the F up. Because you got to have a little
relax.
Fun. Got to have a little fun. Speaking of that, calmer than you are.
My turn?
Nope, it's mine. I'm going to tell you what it is.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters!
Exactly. Exactly.
Squeak, squeak.
Ghostbusters!
Squeak. Yeah. Dude, that's a good squeedle.
It's a really good squeedle.
That's a banger. I love that song. Who doesn't hear that song and is like,
I know. You're putting on your makeup. You're like slathering on your ghost makeup or whatever.
You're your kid self again.
Yes. Also, like, who are you going to call? I mean, it's classic.
I mean, I had the action
Obviously,
figures.
It's Ghostbusters.
Duh.
Who are you going to call?
Who else?
Who else would you call?
Except to say, I love you.
Right. That's true. Right. That is true.
See what I did there?
I did see what you did
incorporated.
There.
Right.
Good one. All right. Thanks. What you got next, girl?
My next one is I've been on like a 90s chick band type kick sometimes. So I have Garbage. I'm only happy when it rains.
Yeah.
That one, they gotta have like a little head hit in the car.
A little head banging.
Yeah. Driving to work.
Yes. Something to really charge you up.
Scream, sing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And when you have like your coat on the side, on the passenger side, and your purse, and then you have like your PSL in your hand. Everybody, that's pumpkin spice latte.
Oh.
In case you were wondering.
I didn't know you were. Are you super actually, into the pumpkin spice?
I'm actually not super into the. I'm going to call it the PSL because I want to be cool.
PSL, sure.
But I'm actually into chai, like a chai latte.
I love a chai. Oh my God, that is like my. It's like a decadent and real. And I do the full.
Yes, full fat, full milk, the whole thing.
If you're going to do it, I love a chai.
Yes, yeah.
I love a hot chai.
That's so good.
It's so cozy.
It's so cozy. Speaking of drinks, my next one is another one that, because whenever I'm getting ready for Halloween, I'm either having like a glass of champagne or I'm having, perhaps something
strawberry wine.
No, strawberry. Oh, sorry. I'm like, wait, what? What? I didn't get that.
I'm like, that sounds like trash now.
That sounds like
that trash wine that you like, Natalie.
Yeah. Like that is precisely where I was going with that. No, I like a hot toddy or
anytime I'm sick, give me
like
a lot of them.
Like there's a drink I had last year that was apple juice, like cider with it had Fireball involved.
Sure, duh.
It was good. I mean, think it's going to be trashy, but it's pretty damn delicious.
I mean, trashy or not, give me the Fireball.
Sure.
Okay.
So this next one is about, it starts off with the words, she keeps Moet et Chandon in a pretty cabinet, just like Marie Antoinette. You know that song is?
Queen.
Killer Queen.
Killer Queen.
She's a killer queen. Got a gelatine. Yeah, exactly.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Anytime.
Right.
Because you do need like some... Because you always need some reassurance that your costume is going to be killer and you're going to be the killer queen.
Yes,
and then there's also
song.
the play on like, maybe you're dressing up as a killer queen. We don't know this. Maybe you're dressing up as an axe murderer. We don't notice. Maybe.
But we don't notice, but you can be dressing up as an axe murderer and still be that killer queen self.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I should dress up as Kathleen Turner in Serial Mom sometime. Right? Oh my gosh.
You could use a lot of what you use for Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yes, I could.
The sweater set.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just saying.
Well, what's next on your list, girlfriend?
Okay. So, I definitely want to mention that one. One of mine is Pyramids by Frank Ocean.
Oh, I don't know that song.
Oh, you should listen to it.
Stumped me. I love Frank Ocean. I just never
heard
listened.
It's the one where she's like, she's working at the pyramid tonight. Working at the pyramid. Ooh, working at the pyramid. It's like a 5-minute song with like all these different things. And it's just like super cool, super smooth, super good. And I love R&B. So,
well,
I have
me
to have
too.
my R&B in there.
Me too.
So I
me
love
too.
any, all Frank Ocean all the time, sure.
Yeah.
But I love Pyramids for fall.
Yeah, fall
The cover,
vibes.
it's from Channel Orange album, and the cover's orange, which is fall. So
very fall.
Here you go.
And on that note, we'll be right back. Friends, here's a little secret. We are sponsored by Laser Care Skin Clinic of Little Rock, Arkansas. And did you know that people from all over the country travel to Laser Care to get services and treatments by Dr. Bruce Sanderson and Natalie C. Sanderson Jones? It's because they trust the excellent service they receive at Laser Care. Laser Care specializes in all manner of popular cutting-edge and effective skin treatments, including Botox and other fillers, body contouring, tattoo removal, microneedling, and ultrasound skin tightening, just to name a few. Dr. Bruce Sanderson is known in the industry as a talented artist, making you look totally refreshed without any of that scary, overfilled look. And if you're a listener of Put Your Books Down, you know that Natalie C. Sanderson Jones is the licensed esthetician who always provides excellent care in a clean, safe, and private experience. Lynn Haley is the dynamo at Laser Care who makes it all work, so give her a call at 501-664-5119 and book a free consultation today. Call Laser Care Skin Clinic at 501-664-5119 and book a free consultation. Because wasn't it Mae West who said, "You're never too old to become younger"? Laser Care Skin Clinic.
And back to the show.
Okay, my next one, I had to get a little bit of like American Songbook in there because obviously I don't know if people know this. I'm a jazz singer. I'm very serious.
We haven't really talked about it, but
jazz singer.
Yes.
One of my favorite singers is Rosemary Clooney. And if people are coming over, you got to sing to them. What, Natalie? What? Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Right?
Yes.
Come on to my house, come on. Yeah.
There's I remember some cartoon when I was little that the woman in it was like cleaning something and she's spanking her bottom and she's like, "Come on to my." I mean, it's part of this, and it's a memory, and I can't remember the cartoon, but I'll find out.
That's very specific.
It's like an old Disney movie. I know. And I've always remembered that it was that song.
We might need to have somebody Google that for us.
I'll find it.
Okay. So go ahead with your next, Natalie. What's your next song on your
the next one
fall vibes?
For me is, what's your name? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Time of the Season by the Zombies.
I love that one.
Yeah.
You know what? That's so funny because I have a Zombies song on my list too.
Of the season for loving. It's not even my favorite zombie song. I love the Zombies, but it's not even my favorite one, but just for the sake of fall.
My last song on my list, I still have a couple more to tell you, but I'll jump to my last one, is She's Not There.
Oh, I love that.
Because once you've got your makeup on and everything, it's like, where did she go?
Yeah. Let's talk about the way she moved.
The way she acted, the color of her hair. Her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there. Exactly.
So good.
That's my final song on my list. But go ahead. I've got, tell me what else you got on there.
Well, let's see. Just like spinning off, I have some, I love French music. I've got some,
Carla Bruni?
Champs-Élysées.
Oh,
Oh, Champs-Élysées.
Oh, yeah. So good.
I love that.
That's a good
Francois
song.
Hardy. I love, all of stuff. But, one of them that I love is,
are you like doing your playlist right now because you've run out of songs? Oh,
I just have a bunch of them. I've just been jumping around.
Really wanted you to be like, I'm actually just compiling my playlist as we speak right this moment.
No, I just don't. There's some I can like I was like that I might mention or not that I don't really know. I just added a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
I love The Police. I love The Police, and I love. And this song makes me think it's like a nostalgic song. It reminds me of driving around with my sister in her Jeep in the winter. Smoking cigs, but it's So Lonely by The Police.
So lonely.
I feel so.
I love that song.
I feel so. And then it's like, boom. Oh, someone told me yesterday. I mean, it's just like
so good.
The guitar and all of it. And it's just like, that's more of like a memory too.
Yes.
I also just love that song.
That's also a big part of this. Like, is recalling memories. But I also feel like when you're in this fall season, things have died. The leaves on the trees have turned brown. They're dropping from the leaves. It's all about things returning back to the earth, back. Things have died, things dying, and that's part of the cycle of life. Yep. We have to have this part so that we can have the renewal later in the spring.
Yep.
And so I feel like we should be open to having memories of people we've lost, which is what all about the Day of the Dead is really all about. Like, right, the veil is the thinnest between on that day, and that's when you visit your ancestors come visit you, and it's like, that's what this is. So I feel like it's okay to get a little dark,
Sure.
But also just to have memories and just be nostalgic. Because who doesn't want to just throw on a sweater and just take a walk down a lane with falling leaves everywhere, right?
They are fallen.
They are a fallen. Okay. Yeah. So the next one, speaking of taking walks on lanes by yourself when you are all alone and you're not sure if you're safe because you've watched too many horror movies.
I watched The Exorcist last night.
Oh, did you really?
Scott and I did. I hadn't seen it in forever, and it's so good.
Wow.
It's a really good movie.
That is hilarious that you just watched that last night.
I mean, I've seen it a bunch, but
I know, but I don't think I've ever seen the whole thing from beginning to end.
October, I'm so like I have to watch, like I want to watch a scary movie every night.
Okay, so we're going to have to, on our next podcast, do a scary movies roundup.
Okay.
Next time, people. So tune in. Okay. So my next one is I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, yeah, man.
That's such a good one. And that whole music video is so good.
It is. When I go to sleep at night. Yeah, it's good.
That makes me wish I put Goodbye Horses on my playlist.
Well, you still can. There's time.
I don't know if I want it to turn into that vibe. Goodbye Horses is very different than I always feel like somebody's watching me, for sure.
So I have one more from my list. I have just one more. And do you have one more that we can share? Because then we're going to go and we're going to do a chicka.
I have two more, but I have two more too. Janet Jackson, and I love the album Janet.
Me too.
That's the Way Love Goes. So like I could do the whole album, but that's
that song.
I mean, it's just it's just too good.
It's so
Throw that in with all Sade, like I'm happy.
Oh, so your list is getting kind of sultry.
Well, it's super chill.
That's the way love goes. Ooh, that's the way love goes. Yeah, that's such a good song.
There's that one, but then my last song is it's by this artist that I think that you are familiar with.
Oh yeah,
it's I mean, I think you are a fan. It's Stars Fell on Alabama by Angela Bingham and David Halliday.
Aren't you so sweet? We lived our little drama. We kissed in a field of white, and stars fell on Alabama last night. Oh, that's such a good song. It's so
dreamy.
It's so dreamy.
Your version is so dreamy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's really sweet that you have that on there. I do have my final one that I wanted to share with you. And of course, this also harkens back to the 10-year-old. And it's Love Potion number 9.
Yes! I loved that song when I was little too. It's just so bizarre.
I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside.
No sun and 30 for the vine.
Love Potion number 9. Yeah.
Potion number 9.
Exactly. Yeah.
So good.
I know. It's just like.
And I love that movie with Sandra Bullock too.
Oh my gosh. And is it Bill Pullman or is it
Tate Donovan?
Tate Donovan. That's right. Oh my gosh. See, I might need to go watch that.
God, I'm a nerd.
I think I need to watch Love Potion number 9.
One of my favorite. I mean, I can watch it all the time, anywhere it is.
That was always on like TLC and like
TBS,
TNT, TBS.
Totally.
And you would just like flip the TV on and it would just be on. Oh my gosh, yes. Stop it. All right, girl, it's time for a chicka. Oh, yeah. All right, I have somebody that we're going to talk about today. And it's because her new book is out. And it's out posthumously because unfortunately she died. Her name, as many know, is Lisa Marie Presley. Yes. So R.I.P. to her.
R.I.P.
But also her book is out and her daughter, Riley Keough. Is it Keough? Mm-hmm. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah. And the name of the book is From Here to the Great Unknown.
Yeah. So you told me that you downloaded it, or
I downloaded it to listen to the audiobook, and I haven't started it yet.
Okay. And is it narrated by
Riley?
Riley? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be a really good listen. I'm really curious to hear.
Fall listen.
Right. A good fall listen for sure.
Super fall vibes.
And I mean, I don't want to totally over accentuate this, but I did read that when her son died, because
Lisa Marie's.
Yeah, her son died, Ben. And she
had so much.
She had so much trauma.
So much loss.
So much loss in her life. She actually talked to like a funeral director and they said, no, we don't have to bury him right away. And she kept him at her house, like in a separate room on dry ice for like months.
I wasn't sure if that was because they were doing the cause of death was confusing. No, you're just allowed to do that?
He took his own life.
I know, but she wouldn't believe it at first, and they did do she was in major denial of that.
Yeah. In California, apparently there's no law about how long you have until you bury. Like you have a certain amount of time, and It's okay.
Is that why no one got in trouble in that mother cult with the mummification and that she was...
That was in Colorado, though.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they have the same law.
Who knows? But yeah, so anyway, I don't want to be morbid and talk about that. But apparently, so I was reading an article about this. Well, apparently, this is what they did with Elvis, too. They had him at Graceland. Like, they had him at the house for a long time. And she would go in there and, like, as a kid and talk to her dad.
Oh, no. No.
Well,
no.
I'm just saying.
What kind of, like... formaldehyde and what kind of like mummification process are we doing so that you're not going to see a decaying body?
It's like on dry ice.
And
I don't,
so it looks nice and spooky and cool. I get it. That's cool.
I don't know.
So you can listen to the Monster Mash in the background, Angela?
I was trying to be respectful.
With the strobe light and in the jungle room? I mean, what are we doing here?
I was trying to be respectful.
You're going to call Ghostbusters? Is that playing? Yeah. I think your playlist is just in the background when Lisa Marie Presley was going to go visit Daddy on the dry ice.
Yeah, I know. It's a little, werewolves of London. I know. It's a little,
that is
it's very, a little bizarre.
Very dark.
It's pretty
bizarre.
Dark. I know. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so that's.
Not that I would ever have that. Like, I don't have anyone that would want to, like, I don't have anyone that would want to visit me like that, and I'm without
I think we do.
Child.
Maybe I do.
Would not. It's not. Yeah. Well, you're famous. Different. I'm
not.
No.
You. I want to visit you. Also, I still kind of enjoy those people who have their bodies totally embalmed for their funeral, and then they have themselves like propped up, like sitting at a table, like taking a shot of
like
gin
Texas
and like
Chainsaw
smoking
Massacre?
And like smoke.
Or like what they did to what was the guy? He did Only a Man's World. What was
James Brown?
James Brown. They had him in his little shoes, propped up in that case.
Yeah, people
for days. There's people to go look and say what's up.
There's a whole website of people who have had this done, and they're like leaning against a wall. Like
that's hilarious.
I know, it's like really funny.
Like Weekend at Bernie's, but
yes,
real life.
Exactly. Yeah, but real life.
Just.
And I would have like a microphone and like
I'd be very upset unless I got to pick it before I went.
Yeah. Well, no, you'd have to have that all detailed.
My position, my pose is a jogging suit, a matching jogging suit. I need a mustache. I need round little Ray-Ban sunglasses. And go ahead and just dig up one of my wigs from when I dressed up as a man and made everyone uncomfortable. Because I want to be, and I need a gold watch, and I want to be Weekend at Bernie's.
Okay. You've heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Heard it.
Natalie.
And then and then you got to throw me in the cooker and get it out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
That's it. Me too.
No thanks.
Definitely. Yeah.
And have your fun, but that's what I want. I want
have your
Weekend
fun.
at Bernie's.
Yeah. You can dress me up as, I haven't thought about what I want to be yet, but
we'll have to loop back.
We'll have to loop back on that. I'll give it some thought, and then I'll let you guys know before you guys toss me overboard or whatever you're going to do with me.
That's great.
Anyway, so that was... Well, I just wanted to start off our Fall Vibes podcast, everybody, with some happy thoughts about death. But actually, Natalie's playlist, you gotta laugh.
You gotta laugh.
Natalie's playlist is very, very fall vibes, very cush, very cool, very woohoo. And mine is very get ready to get
party,
some candy.
Party.
If you're 50.
Mine is very like turn your porch lights off, leave the candy outside, and don't talk out loud, and have a fire going.
And maybe we know what yours.
Maybe
we
a
know
bottle of wine.
We know what people are doing at your house. At my house, they're having a party. Okay. Anyway, that's all. We're just no more comments, Natalie. No more comments. You're just gonna take that one.
I'll just take that on the chin.
So I gotta go. I gotta go teach some singers how to sing.
Very busy.
I'm a busy lady.
Busy lady.
Sure do love you, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, and also we got nominated for all those RCAST things.
Oh my gosh! Is it too late to vote? Is it going to be too late for them to vote? Okay.
No,
everybody, we got nominated for so many
Clanton
awards.
Creative, Clanton Productions, Darren Clanton. Everybody, these are the people you need to. If you like us and you voted for us, first of all, I can't believe we got so many nominations. Anybody almost died.
So many nominations.
Like 5?
I know we are. It's like amazing. So we are nominated for.
I'm so like
best comedy
moved.
podcast. We are nominated for
entertainment.
Best education. No, we're not on that one. Can't believe that. Can't believe we're not on that one.
Oh, please.
Best entertainment podcast, right? Is that on there?
Yep.
Yes. Also, best female hosts. I'm just scrolling through these so people can see. Best culture
Clanton
podcast.
Creative is nominated for best podcast production company.
Best TV and film podcast, people. Oh my goodness. We have so many. So what you have to do is you have to go to Arkansas.
Best culture? We got culture.
Culture.
Look at us. So we're so fancy.
I'm going to tell them where to go. They're going to go to arkansaspodcasters.org/vote. But if you look at their top page, there's a thing that says vote. You can go. They're called the RCast Awards. Fill in your name, your last name, and your email, and vote for us. Vote for all of us, all the categories, and we maybe will win something. We don't know this, but we would love to. We'd love to win something. I like winning things, don't you?
I never win stuff, but I love this recognition is just
know.
Like I was floored.
It's just so fun to have to be it's just so nice even just to be nominated.
The recognition that we're recognized. Oh, I know. But I really can't believe like the recognition, and
brings a little tear to my eye.
It's very moving.
Yes. Oh, we did not submit any of that.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
We are seriously cool.
That's pretty sweet stuff.
So that's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, we shamelessly would have. Yes, so thank you to all of the people, whoever you are out there that submitted us for these. But if you guys could go vote, we love you, and we'll share it on our socials too. Natalie, with that, I have to say,
I know, you gotta
hasta la pasta, and enjoy your pumpkin
spice. Namaste. Who you gonna call?
Yeah, you're gonna stay Ray Parker Jr.
So Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to stay.
Dan Aykroyd.
And to you, namaste. It's like candy. Wow. It's like candy. Here, I'm going to play it for you. Oh, yeah. Can you hear it? I can't hear it. It doesn't matter. It's like candy. All right. And give me some candy.
How?
Exactly. I love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye. Now, isn't that better? Thanks for listening. Feel free to leave us a review and be sure to subscribe wherever you get your shows. Put Your Books Down is produced by ClantonCreative.com.